welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another one of Wolf's streams. I'm your host, Wolf, or Saber of WoQ, whichever you prefer. Apologies that it's been a while since I last streamed. I've been dealing with a variety of things, many of which have been sapping my overall motivation to stream. Getting my promotional links posted. Obviously, as you can tell, we are doing some SnowRunner today. I've finished with the various contracts of the American levels, at least for the vanilla game. So just posting my promotional links. Just got a few left to post, folks. We are currently in the garage in Tamir. Laptop is saying that it wants power, so half a second. There we go. Last two now. Okay. I know I'm still using the old setup laptop. While it's currently working, is not really in a state that I would say is good for trying to use OBS on. I have picked up a few trucks in the interim as well, such as the Azov 64 131. Picked that up specifically to get the one of the travel achievements, which was getting through all the areas of the map. Of a map on a single tank of fuel. Doesn't count the Rift, because that was released. That was added in a one of the DLCs, Kola Peninsula one, I think. But it does mean those four, and these three, and I have to go through all of them on one tank of fuel. I'd done that one without realising. Generally speaking, you need to, you can't actually use a roof rack or fuel trailer or anything. It has to be your starting amount. This one's the more awkward, but you can start there get to the to spawn in there, go forwards a bit, reverse, back into Smithville, head to Island Lake, and then to Drummond Island. It's one of the easiest ways to do it. And this truck is arguably the easiest way to do that. Not very fast, but it is remarkably fuel efficient. I've also picked up the Ford CLT 9000 and the CT 680 Caterpillar. That one was from the anniversary DLC, which was free. Oh yeah, I've got the 4520 Derry as well. I've got the tractor, all three tractors. Sorry, both tractors from the new Season 8 DLC. And the Pike is the other vehicle from it. Alright, trying to work out what's going to be good for the situation. Ah, yes, the Tatran. I show it off every time. Well, the last few times. Well, I've showed it off the last few times. Oh yeah, I also picked myself up the Lodestar 1700. Honestly, I would say probably this is going to be... Wait, no, I need that. I've got to do 10 delivery missions. Well, not missions, I've got to deliver 10 items of cargo. Using the P12. Actually, what am I up to on cargo? It's a trophy. 0%. I've completed 75% of contracts in the game. Visited almost all the logging areas. I've got almost all the American vehicles. Deliver every type of cargo at least once. Anyway, pedal to the metal. Into the metal. Michigan, Alaska, and Tamir. In the truck, all of the achievements. Model collector, every vehicle in the game. I own half of the Russian vehicles. But this doesn't count DLC vehicles, fortunately. Starts from a garage. Explore all garages in the game. I've just got the one in the third map here. Hello, Benespace. Thank you for stopping by. I've not long really just started. That one's going to be a pain, but that one's actually easy enough to trigger in in one of the DLC maps, because there's a farmer's field that constantly fills up with pumpkins. Alright. So yeah, I need to deliver 10 items of cargo of the Pacific P12 in any of the 3 maps, well, 4 maps that encompass Tamir. Drowned Lands, Quarry, Zimnegorsk, and when I unlock it, the Rift. Not my personal favourite truck, But this is a really nice truck. Spartan interior, but quite cosy. I have an always-on diff lock, which definitely helps my covering of rough terrain. Sadly, I cannot change the snorkel air filters. And you'd think bumpers in this game would actually work, but they don't. Not very well. Doesn't help that the mud tyres I have do not give me a lot of control on the on road. Oh dear. Oh yeah, your horn is also considered to be a bit of a sonic weapon. Because it can... The camera does occasionally do crazy things like that, but... show task. Deliver 1 load of bricks to village. It's only halfway across the map. Right. Right. Bricks are there, and I've got to take them. To there. Right. Best engine I can give it. Let's up your gearbox. Get a little bit of money back. Right, okay, I cannot give myself a small crane. Mildly annoying. Would prefer to have a small crane. And I can't give myself a flatbed or a sideboard bed. I'm going to have to get a trailer. I've got to do the delivery using this truck for it to count. Sideboard's 34. Flatbed is somehow more expensive and it's 38. Oh, I actually have more gears as well. 5 gears. In fact, I have a full range of gearing. Including for low gears and high. Plan my route out. This is where it's going to get a little sticky. Go out of there. You can get the bricks easily with the crane. In fact, the P12 is probably about the, I'd say, 3rd best crane platform in the game. There. To there. Across to there. Don't like the look of that route. Well, quite far doubling back. So we're gonna go. Yes and no. Despite how it looks, like it looks like Spartan tree in there, but it can be quite dense. If we go that way, back onto the main road there. We should have all the unrestricted way into the village. Also, going back to the garage, fully repaired my truck as well. It also fully refuels you, except in main, until you restore those functions in the garage. Also, some trees are virtually indestructible. Girl, come on. There we go. One good thing is that the powerful engine I've got gives me a lot of torque. And I have an always on diff lock, so my wheels are always rotating at the same speed. And the access to all-wheel drive as well, I shouldn't bog down nearly as much. I'd normally have all-terrain wheels on, but I think mud wheels are the better bet. The traction I lose on tarmac. I lose traction on tarmac because of the tyres, but the traction I have off-road more than makes up for it, given how the vast majority of roads in this game look like this. So dropping into low gear does help you navigate patches of mud, deep mud, without digging in. Because in automatic, you can end up over-revving and just digging yourself deeper. And yeah, I said you can't really avoid mud patches, because unless I want to circumnavigate around to try and then have to turn around, which is not very fun with a trailer. Yeah, like I say, you can't circumnavigate everything very well. Also, downside of all-wheel drive is that your fuel consumption goes up. But without low gear as well, I would start bogging down. Simply because the truck, while it's heavy enough to gain traction, would start to over-rev. Oh, that was a bloody perfect save there. If I'd gone on my side, I would not have been able to recover. as you can see, I'm sort of... Oh no, I'm caught on the tree there. Some tree branches are ridiculously strong. Like, some trees are literally indestructible in this game. As a result, there's the pallet of bricks. So, function menu, crane mode, drop my anchors, always want to make sure I've got my anchors extended. From pallet, before I start lifting it I want to make sure it's as close to the trailer as possible, minimise the time it's going to try applying rotation on me. Drop it on there. Cargo is packed. Restore crane. And away we go. This trailer can hold 2 slots worth of cargo. Luckily, pallet of bricks is 1 slot. There are some items of cargo that are 2, some that are 3, and even ones that are 5. No truck in the game without getting mods will take by itself 5 slots of cargo. You have to have a trailer for it. The largest trailer in the game will take 8 slots. However, it's a semi-trailer, so trying to get anywhere with it is an exercise in logistics. I am utilising the relatively immobile tree to keep myself upright, relatively. So this green circle is the range of my winch. Caught on the tree. There we go. So we are actually now stuck because of the terrain. So, creative use of the winch. I say terrain, but also the fact that our trailer is just a little bit caught. I have honestly also broken this game's physics on at least 2 occasions, which has been mildly amusing, to say the least. Have that in reverse. Normally, diff lock disengages outside of reverse and low gears. But if your diff lock is always on, you don't have to worry. But also, road surface can inflict severe damage on you. Because if you're if your diff lock is toggleable and you go on a hard road, a hard surface with it on, you can start to damage your gearbox. Clawing our way up and over. Also, fun fact, the Pacific trucks are actually Canadian. The Pacific IP as well still exists, but the company does not. Yeah. You'd think somebody got fired for it, but given we are in the ass end of, believe it or not, Russia, I think somebody instead got sent to the Gulag. Luckily, this is not Stalin era. Quite probably. There. Hit this corner. Come on. Oh. That's not the direction I want to be in. Oh yeah, I can actually overpower the handbrake as well at times. There we go. I'm not sure if it's picking any of it up, but I have a friend's stream open on the laptop, which is about all it can handle right now. They may be dropping in, well, they'll be dropping in on the stream, but they may also be dropping in on the game as well. Because SnowRunner is 4-player multiplayer and cross-platform. He plays it on PC. He's a PC gamer. Obviously, you can tell from the interface on a PS4 player. But every platform that this game is available on, as long as you turn. Oh no, this is the PlayStation camera stream interface. But it does mean that because it uses the PlayStation camera, if anybody on my friends list goes online, because I have all notifications on, One moment, folks. Where's my bloody... I'm going to be dealing with that. Also, by the way, thank you for the follow. Damn. Annoyingly, I can't get to the bot there, which is a mild bit of a pain. I'm afraid we're just going to have to get rid of it through chats unless it posts again. Because those bots are actually completely against. Thank you very much. I would ban it, but like I say, my Twitch interface on my phone doesn't have it showing up annoyingly. Otherwise, I would block it, but because of the stream interface being PS4. Trying to get rid of it. Banning it off of Twitch chat through Twitch chat doesn't remove its message off of the off the sideboard. Oh, bloody hell, that's used 200 litres of fuel getting this far. Now comes the bit I'm really leery over. Because, yeah, I do not like the look of this route. But it's a lot less backtracking. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no! Crap. Oh! Ah! Nuts. Unlike the guy who left the bricks there, I don't leave a contract unfinished. And the thing is, if I want my 3,400 credits back, I've got to pick up the trailer anyway. Right. Out of here, left, stay on road, serpentines. I got it. the main reason I'm doing it with the P12 is specifically because of the trophy for 10 pieces of cargo in Tamir with the P12. I've got the corresponding matching one for using one of the Zix trucks in Michigan or Alaska. I did it in Michigan, but the trophy is specifically is it there? What's a mile? Use the Zix 5368 to deliver at least 10 items of cargo in Michigan or Alaska. And I'm working on Western Wind. Which is the same, but in Tamir, using the Pacific P12. Also, while I am partway there, I do have a recovery truck that I can use. One that is arguably the best crane platform in the game. The Azov 73210. Very low to the ground, very stable. And I do like the dragon paint job on it. Leave it here. One of the best loggers I can get is also one truck you get for free. You just have to find it on Island Lake, and you can upgrade the snorkels on this. Unfortunately, can't change the tyres. Big shame. But all you can give it is a high saddle or log carrier. Don't take it to Alaska because it doesn't have any snow tyres. But this is great for Michigan and Tamir. Pacific P16. My favourite truck in the game. Same kind of interior as the P12. Only you actually have a window handle on that side. I wanted to keep going straight on that, so that's fine. That one was, yeah, that one was just gonna go. There we go. Luckily, the tree stopped me going over. And I was able to push myself back upright as well. But you can see where I was digging in. Lights on because the sun's going down. We haven't bogged, luckily. Oh, that's why we're having difficulty. I left the road a bit. The road's over there. Whoops. So let's get that there. So we can get up here. So. Ha! There's the road. Don't need roads where we're going. Or where we've been, rather. Here, we can come out of low gear now, because the road is relatively stable. We can also advance the clock back round to the morning. Instant time travel. Also, hello and welcome Madcat, thank you for the raid. It's only about the second or third time that I've been raided in almost 3 years of streaming, if not longer. Obviously, I am in the voice channel on Stumbled In, and the code is in the LFG channel there. So you are, if you want to, you are welcome to pop in, along with any other watchers who have SnowRunner that are on Stumbled In. Otherwise, if you just want to watch, you are welcome to just watch. Cool. I'm planning on running for at least another 2 hours, so you've got time. Okay, yeah, just keep following this road to get to my trailer and the pallet of bricks I dropped. Curse you, narrow cliff road. I was right to be leery of you. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Ooh. almost got back round to the sawmill, which is our waypoint. That's going around this fog went up. Magic power of winches. That's where we came out the swamp. There's the sawmill. Also, for the record, the anchors on your crane can get stuck on trees and fence posts and other indestructible objects. I've been catapulted enough times by that happening. I've also been catapulted by a destructible log. And by towing a scout trailer with a regular truck over some rocks to the point where physics broke. Not even kidding. Also, one thing I love about this game is the map OSTs are brilliant. This is where it's gonna get tricky. Nope. I was shooting to basically cross that, park up almost sideways on the slope, so my back end was pointing down, so I could haul the bricks and the trailer back over to me. But this is why we got the Azov out. Also, because I have equipped active suspension, stops me getting quite as bogged with this, which is arguably one of its only flaws. So let's get over there. The interior of this is also quite comfortable, and on basically every truck I have that can take a curtain, I have the Ruby Mustang set. People who know me know why. Oh, that was close, that was close. Also, the bumper on this thing is largely indestructible. Simply because it used to dig in so much and ruin your engine. The devs basically went, okay, how do we fix this? Let's make the bumper basically indestructible. That'll work. One advantage this has over the Pacific is that it has an always-on all-wheel drive. As well as always-on diff lock. And again, with it being quite low to the ground, it's a very, very stable truck to run a crane over. Well, to run a crane with. It also has effectively triple steer. We've got the front axles that steer, but also the rearmost axle counter steers. It steers in the opposite direction. That's why you don't want to hook up to a tree that can be uprooted. And also why I remember I don't like that bridge. It's hard to flip this thing. No, not having much luck with them. It's hard to flip this, but it can still flip. Annoyingly, I'm doing this to go and pick the P12 back up, so the P12 can then move the sideboard bed trailer, so I can also then pick up the bloody bricks. Although I have a sneaky other way around doing that. The first part of the plan still necessitates me getting the P12 back on its wheels. Which is going to be a pain and awkward. Let's do this how we did it for the P12. And decide that the road is for suckers. Because nuts to that bridge. Starting to bog, so low gear activate. And you can actually see where the crane legs were digging in as well. We go. Let's cross the creek. Standard gear engage. And also, for the record, this is one of the most powerful cranes that got fitted. The Russian heavy crane is more powerful than the American one. For some unknown reason. Yep, there. He's just stuck in the water there, that's fine. Let's cross over here. Oh, balls. Oh. cheeky as hell. But we rolled all the way back over onto our wheels. There's another benefit of being so blooming squat. Okay. Casually terrify the local wildlife with the horn as we go. As one does. Around the corner. Yeah, I'll go in it. Yeah, these things don't rev particularly high normally. That's my rev counter on the left. And I'm not getting bogged in. Whoa. Not exactly an angle you want to be at. There we go. Quite stable. We're looking at how many thousand RPM? Oh, we're barely pushing 10,000 RPM. And 30 miles an hour. It's the difference for trucks. They don't rev as high as a car. Especially not diesel trucks. They don't rev high. All their power comes from the transmission. The big engine puts all that power onto the gearbox and transmission to pull with a lot of force. So it has a lot of torque. Time to go. This is where it's gonna get awkward. Winch to there. Gearbox reverse. Come on. See it shifting slightly. Not got the right angle. As you can probably tell, I'm attempting to use the Azov to just brute force Pacific back onto its wheels. Which is more than doable. I just need the right angle to do it. Right. Come on. No, it. See it there, Azov, AZOV, fictional manufacturer, because the truck or trucks that this particular one is based off of, Saber Interactive couldn't get the license to utilise. So they built so they made suspiciously similar substitutes. In fact, most of the Russian vehicles in this game are not built to license. Oh, come on, we got so close. Okay. Looks like it's now stable. And it is. So it's engine off here. I'm pretty sure you're trying to make a joke, but it's wasted on me. No, no, no. For the record, we overpowered the bloody handbrake. Like I said, it's wasted on me. Whilst I do have a sense of humour, it's very hard for me to actually get jokes. Yeah, irony is quite hard for me to actually get. That'd probably do it, yes. I don't think you wash your clothes with brain bleach, Mad Cat. Just regular bleach. Can we get that traction? Caught there, that's fine. The Azov is stable enough. Should. Yeah, that's the bit that got us. Suspension damage, that's fine. Onto the grass. Line ourselves up. Winch. Attach there. Manual reverse. Let's go. Come on. No, we can do this. Come on. Exploring a whale. There we go. And we have we're a bit wedged, but we are almost back on the road. A little more. Lot of effort, but we got the Pacific back on the road. Sometimes it does derp up the winch and crane. Crane's then. Still crane. Perfect. Now it gives us the option to grab them. So for the bricks, first things first, get them there, so they're reasonably secure. Trailer, I don't want to lift. What I want to do for the minute is just return it to upright. Restore crane. What we're going to do is carefully pull the trailer back to the road. Also hopefully not shunt it off the road entirely again. Oh, that was close. This way. Opposite road, loads on the opposite side to the direction I'm trying to fall in. Do that to that. Door crane. The answer will be fine there. Back to the Pacific. Engine on. So, what we're going to be doing, first of all, trailer. Restore crane. Now we can get that end. Try and pull this over nice and slow. Just to get some range. Attach trailer. Pack cargo. There we go. A lot of steps to get it done. But we got here, and we got our trailer back. Take it slow, take it slow. We're almost off the precarious path. And our target is just over there. Depending on the conditions as we come around, we may be able to just outright ignore the rest of my planned route. Yeah, but it seems we'll be able to ignore the planned route. Right. Yes, we will. As I said before, your horn is a sonic weapon. It will knock down fences and the like. Nobody seems to care. It seems to care. Oh hey, more pumpkins to smash for the trophy. There's a trophy for smashing 500 pumpkins. Cargo management. Deliver! Attach trailer. Also, before I consider anything else, okay, there's a fuel station just up there. That's fine. I've got to visit there. So I believe I visited that one already. You take care as well. I want to say thank you for stopping by, and thank you again for the follow. I'm just looking for a trailer store. Appears the only one on the map is back where I bloody picked this one up from. So I've got to get this trailer all the way back over there. Right, so best bet is that way, rejoin the road, and just head back down. Right. Okay. We are so far one piece of cargo down out of the 10 I need for the trophy. Once we rejoin the main road, I can turn off four-wheel drive, which will save us a bit of fuel as well. If I want my 3,900, no, 3,400 monies back, I've got to go and sell the trailer back. This isn't on hardcore mode where you get diminishing returns. Let's cross there. Lighting conditions necessitates power of floodlights. Also, yes, the crane has curses. If I can get the hands of turned around without rolling it, should be able to get down there and once again pick the P12 back up. Wrong button. No. Roll better. Welp. There. All of the fog lights. Yeah. We're barely clocking 12,000 revs at, yeah, 30 miles an hour. So these things don't rev particularly high, and they don't always go particularly fast. It's just where they're putting all that power. Right. Okay. Second left. Luckily we have an actually intact bridge to cross this time. There was an upgrade down there, I believe. I do believe I had to fix this bridge. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure offhand. Yeah, I managed to navigate that big bloody rock without breaking my suspension. Always a pain in it when you're trying to do a no damage delivery. You clip one loose rock, somehow your suspension takes like 50 damage for barely clipping a rock and not even bouncing as you do so. There's our turning. So the Pacific's over there. Once again, all we're doing is getting it back on its wheels. so we can get it back to the garage to sell the trailer. It's actually quicker to go through there. As I said a couple of times, Madcat, you are still welcome to join in with me after you finished eating, of course. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. It was noticed. I still had the stream open whilst whilst I was doing this. For the record, if you are joining somebody's game, you won't be able to use the recover option if you're using one of their trucks. So for example, if you were in my P12, you'd be stuck in place unless you jumped to another truck. I do believe that's my sideboard trailer over there. Yes, it is. Ah. I have actually done an entire escalation set as with Silent Assassin. Believe it or not. It was, however, Hawker's Bay. Should have seen that one coming. Basically, it's because of just where it's positioned is what's causing the problem. Oh, come on! Right. This is where we have to get a bit creative. Yes, I did just use my my crane basically as a stabilizer. My engine off. Yes, my engine's off. There we go. Exactly. It's not the first time I've used my crane as a stabilizer. There have been times where I've been at a really odd, pain in the arse angle where I should have gone over but didn't because I had myself propped up with the crane. So let's pass through here. Low gear engaged to stop me bogging down. Got about 10 minutes of fuel left, which is fine. Shouldn't take us 10 minutes of drive to reach our destination. You can see where the Azov has travelled. Okay, this should. See, notice our fuel consumption has jumped up to basically almost to between 18 to 20 litres a minute because of the ground conditions. We've almost rejoined the main road. So re-engage regular gearing. As soon as we rejoin the road, all wheel off. So our fuel consumption now drops. The downside is these tyres have basically no traction on the road. Simply because they are mud tyres. Yeah. However, it does mean you've got to pick your tyres right. It's why you've basically almost never seen me use the P16. Because most of my previous SnowRunner streams, I've been in Alaska. And the P16 cannot take snow tyres. It's just got its stock mud tyres. Unlike the P12, which I'm currently in, which can use snow tyres. It also means the Kola Peninsula and the Yukon are also places you shouldn't take the P16. Almost back at the garage now. The one thing I don't like about the P12 and the P16 is I cannot decipher the dash very easily. Okay. Okay, yeah. My speedo is on the bottom right, is the large dial on the bottom right. And bottom left is the rev counter. But at a glance, it's a lot harder to tell which one's which. Here, drop off the sideboard, cover, local map, as of recover. Arguably the best one to do off-roading with. Raised suspension, because you can fit. Right, at the highway trucks, this is the best one to try and take off-road, because you can fit off-road tyres. And even snow tyres. I don't recommend it, because at best you get 43s, which are very small, still very small. But it's the closest to to classic Optimus Prime you'll get in the game. It's also quite a plush interior as well. Again, my Ruby Mustang curtain. Always got to have that. What the bloody hell is that lever? Downside is, does not have all-wheel drive or diff lock. The MH9500 can have both, and the 4070A can't. So, actually, it means the GMC is the best one to use. They actually, in the Season 8, they moved that from heavy duty to highway. Sorry, heavy to highway. So, that one and that one from the anniversary. That's from a standalone. I don't know where in the where I got that. Which DLC I got that from. Those two are from Season 8. It's the from the Tatra DLC. I know where that is. That's in the quarry. I've just got to unlock the mission that lets me unlock it. DLC. Obviously, that's from the Forester DLC. That's from the Yukon. You find that on in Island Lake. Wisconsin, Island Lake. Oh, correction. Drummond Island, not Island Lake for that. Standalone DLC. Those three and that one are the two standalone Western Star bundles. You get that, I believe, with the Tatra bundle. That's from Season 8. Well, that one's definitely in the in one of the DLC. Obviously, it's DLC. I don't think it's standalone because a couple of these I've gotten from the Kola Peninsula, amongst other locations. Those ones I need to buy. That one is a mission reward in Tennessee. It's one of the worst trucks to actually use. It's quite fuel hungry. The only add-on it can take is repair parts and a 50-litre fuel tank. So you'd want... Yeah, you'd want the roll cage. But it's used for for some of the objectives in Tennessee. That one I need to find. Either that or it's a mission reward. Oh no, that tells you it's a mission reward. It's a DLC one. This one's the customizable version of the ANK Mark 38 military truck. Because in the loading screen for Pedro Bay, you see it with a fuel tank. But the normal Mark 38 you can't do anything with. At least for frame add-on. People are confused, so Sabre Interactive just added in a civilian model with that you could modify. That one you find in Alaska. That one's standalone DLC. That one's from Tennessee. That's in one of the DLCs. That one's from the High Roller. That one is from Season 1. You actually have to carve out across half the map in the Kola Peninsula. Second heaviest scout in the game, after the Tataran. Is the only scout that can pull trailers that can't take a scout trailer. It can pull the full-size trailers. The Tataran cannot take trailers. You can find one of them in Black River very easily and very early on. I have picked up this one. Apache, obviously it's from standalone DLC. I believe cannot take a trailer. 2 Jeeps are really in it just for appearance. Same with the Land Rovers, and then added in a standalone DLC at the same time as Season 8, the Resvani Hercules. Like the Apache, I believe it cannot take a trailer. I think there's my Tataran. You can actually find one in Zynagosk, but you've got to do a couple of missions in the Drowned Lands to unlock access to the quarry. Then you've got to go from the quarry off. Actually, your closest bet is there. Which will put you out over here, which is actually the best spot you want to be in. You have to go down here, cross over here, along here, up here, and find your way up onto this hill, because it is, well, this set of hills, because it is in fact roughly there. And there is one as a quest reward in the Rift, but you've got to unlock that. And anything you do in the Rift doesn't count towards the doesn't really count towards the trophies, except for hauling cargo with the P12 and presumably, if you can find any, wrecking pumpkins. I do like this little thing. That's its unique DLC paint job on it. That's 2 in the back, presumably 1 in the middle, so 3. 4 passengers plus me. Thank you for stopping by anyway, Mad Cat. I should be able to stop by your stream tomorrow if you are streaming, but I am out again on Friday, so I won't be able to stop by Friday. Also, this one is the best one to get the what was it? The fuel economy trophy / achievement. It's just very easy to roll it. That's the thing though, even with arguably the best engine on it, the fuel economy is really good on this truck. It's just not very fast. Work out what to do next. That one's gonna be good for gonna need a good off-roader for. That one's going to be tricky. Presumably I'm going to need something reasonably light but also fast. I've got to get up there. Down to... Luckily, it doesn't really matter the order I do them in. If I can get to there and then across to there, down to this, you can't use recovery, change your truck, or return to the garage. And I have to do it in under 5.5 minutes. That one's going to be moderately problematic. 8 minutes to go from... Luckily, you can load up the barrels before you start it. From there... There, back onto the main road. No, can't do that. Have to cut across there. The only other quick route is there. No, I think the Tatra would allow me to do it. Just pick up the barrels and start the challenge. Pick the barrels that way, reverse into the challenge bit, start, up and over, onto the road, cut around there. Actually no, you could cross that pretty easily. To there, left to here, cross here, it's a bit of a push, but cross there. Yeah, no, I could do that. You could do that quite easily. Luckily, also cargo doesn't have to be in one go. Right, or in a row either. Where did I leave it? I left me Tatra all the way over in bloody Maine, didn't I? Yes. Yes, I bloody did. And again, if I still want to take care of other business. Alright. I'll make this challenge the last one then. Maine is, however, one of the hardest maps to do. Because you start off with basically one slot in the garage, rather than all your slots. You have no trailer store, you cannot refuel, and you cannot repair, and you cannot customise your truck either. Because due to storm damage, Yep, you have to unlock all that with repair work. So, recover you, back to there. For the record, you have to reactivate the garage in the Kola Peninsula at Imelda. But this is one of the most pain in the arse maps to deal with as well. Because chunks of the ice is thin, so heavy trucks just go right through. And the F750 is there. Or there. Is in this area here. You have to pick up the mission to repair it. You have to drag it all the way. I took a very pain in the arse route to avoid all the ice over there, where it ended up hanging off the cliff, damn near pulling my truck off on more than one occasion. Over to here, and you have to bloody drag it here as well as repair and refuel it, but it then unlocks it, and all the upgrades to actually make it usable are on this map. Imelda, you come in here. The all-wheel drive upgrade for the White Western Star twin steer is there, which is so awkward to get to. You've got to go that way into a flooded village, or that way into a flooded village. Your only means of refueling initially is this trailer. You've got basically no way to cross there reliably outside of there and there, unless you're willing to really potentially wreck yourself crossing there, because you got a sharp slope there and a landslide to clear up there. And you get across here, all the way around here, all the way along. The garage is there, and you have to bloody reactivate it. Best this and this bring you into this island on the middle. Very nice abandoned church there, though. And that just allows you to cross there, because there was an upgrade over there. That was a pain in the arse to go around as well. But yeah, you can see it on the Pedro Bay screen down there. You get the regular Mark 38 from there. Move to garage. Now I've got to wait 15 seconds. Leave that channel then. Alright, so now we load back in the Drowned Lands in Tamir. Get our Tatra out. We want to go over there. Means we want to turn off there, take that road here. Ooh. To there, that way. Actually, no, it's just more straightforward to take that road there, and turn off there. Problem with this truck is we don't have an always-on diff lock or an always-on all-wheel drive. We do, however, have a hell of a lot of torque. And a relatively decent fuel economy and a large fuel tank as well. We're not particularly fast, we're only clocking 40 miles an hour right now. But we have power aplenty. With our 2-slot flat sideboard bed, we don't have to worry about how we're going to move the 2 pallets of barrels. Let's get a go at that. Loose debris on the road is incredibly damaging to your wheels and suspension. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's no way to clear it off. And even if you did, they'd just respawn if you left the area and came back. Yes. We have no high range gear, that's fine. We have a big problem, however, is we don't have low plus is the big problem, but the amount of torque we have, we shouldn't need it. If we're going to start running into any road problems, this is probably where they're going to start coming, at least on the way back. We basically have to sort of island hop. So it's all-wheel drive, ease into our fuel economy, but we're going to be hopping here to here. The N is for neutral. We are stuck in first gear, so we don't actually lose any speed swapping into low and putting the diff lock on. Coming across that. But if we're going to lose time anywhere, it's probably going to be there. The upshot, with 8 minutes in which to do it, we should, emphasis on should, be able to make it reasonably easily. Second left up to the fuel station. But yeah, if we're going to lose time anywhere, it'll probably be that section. But we will, hopefully, with 8 minutes, be able to more than do it. The time challenges you can do repeatedly until you're satisfied. Might swing through with the barrels. Well, after I pick the barrels up, depending on the state my fuel tank's in, should still be fine. I should be well north of the 300. That's the climbing challenge. That's the road I want to take. We may not be able to quite go cross-country on that. Well, we might. We're almost there, don't roll. So, not the direction I want to connect the winch with. I don't want to connect it to the lamppost. So yeah, we are definitely not coming back across this bit. This also actually has one of the most extensive fuel and repair kits of any vehicle outside of an actual trailer or like maintenance add-on. So 450 repair points and 160 litres of fuel. Most roof racks barely give you, well, will barely give you 200 points. The only one that's better is the sheer amount of maintenance parts you can stick on the F750. Which tragically has a very anemic hull. It's the only thing I hate about it. That, and at 7.5 tons, it's heavy enough to start going through the ice on Lake Comte. to be where we're picking the barrels up from. Whoa, blimey. Rip half our underside off, why don't we? That's the other danger of trying to go off-road. Before I do anything, right. Because that's probably going to be a bit of a swamp there. Then to there, there, to there. Cut straight through there. Out there, to there. No. We just take the intended route. It's there. If we can, we're going to go straight across there. Right. If we blow a tyre, though, we are stuffed. Go. Remember, we cannot change our truck, we cannot use recover. Well, we cannot use recover. So, if something goes wrong, we have to get all the way back over here again. Things like invulnerable trees can, depending on time constraints, be gone wrong. So far, this route is paying off. In fact, has very much paid off. We're still 300 litres. We should be fine on fuel. I can sort of refuel on the go if I need to. there. We're almost across the hardest part. And that, the bit I thought would take us the single longest bit, we have just zipped across. I wouldn't say with contemptuous ease, but a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So now we can enjoy not needing all-wheel drive on. Corner. Yeah, next right that we need. I've got to do this in 4 minutes. Wheel. Okay. 3 minutes and we are most of the way there now. So we can in fact bypass this. Diff lock, come on. Start the operation. It's only around this headland. You're most of the way there. Come on. Don't do it in basically minute 20. We are almost there now. It's literally, we're literally around this corner. This one had the diff lock on. That's definitely cost us a little bit of time. That heavy mud. But that's our final turning there. Ten seconds. Damn it! By 3 seconds. Getting stuck at the last cost us. Getting stuck here, even slightly, cost us the run. That was really one of the fastest we could do that. Because we'd have still had to cross that way. And that's more of a challenge there, as well as mud. Even going like that would have cost us the time. Mild bit of sticking there didn't help either. And getting the winch on just flotsam, effectively, was the final nail. I suppose having a better engine fitted also would also help. Those are probably... No, those are the better ones. We've got the best tyres we can have. We've now increased the engine. That doesn't actually matter, and I do actually need that attached. I lose regular lights with either of those. I can't have that because it loses me my roof rack. It doesn't actually matter what one of those I have. For those rims, this is obviously the stock colours, unique skin, and that's the blue I normally go with. My other option is going to be a fast off-road. And I run the risk of this absolutely backfiring. Because this thing is very likely to roll if you're not careful. Speed is going to be important. As you can see, we can't do anything with the back of the frame. So my stock bumper is that. Heavy duty pipe. Does not, however, have a DLC skin. The interior also doesn't have a curtain, sadly. This thing is also quite fuel hungry. So we'll give it one more shot. Upshot, we have an always-on diff lock and all-wheel drive. We have a strong engine and eight gears as well, though I doubt we'll even get to 8 across most of this. But like I say, this thing is prone to rolling. At least at speed. Doesn't help we've raised the suspension on it as well. Oof. Hoping I have my truck off before I even get there. Look at the interior though. Really nice in here. Very utilitarian. You can definitely tell this was designed for the US Army. In the upshot, we're lighting the Tatra, so we shouldn't dig nearly as much into the mud. Downside is, again, we're more likely to roll it. If we roll it, we're buggered because we have no way to recover without failing the challenge. We are most likely going to need to top up on the way. We do have a quite high snorkel. Starting to bog, so low gear. Just going one way is already used up over 50 litres. We haven't even gotten there yet. Also, for the record, folks, that distortion that's just shot to the pawn screen is because somebody in my friends list has come online. Oh, thank you. Fuel. Left. Turn to the lane, just do that. Because I need to go there. Never drive it with me. Not if you need specific markers along the path. Actually, I think it could be worth attempting to hopscotch it a bit. So, well, pick up my barrels. We go there, but then attempt straight across the middle. Same again across there. Downside is we lose out on refueling, but it might get us across the biggest problems quicker. Especially if I accept it while I'm already on the go. No, we already ballsed it. Alright. Theory sound. It's just that corner did not do the ANK any favours. If I'd been able to actually catch the tree or the post with my winch instead, we might have been able to swing it. But as it stands, gotta love and leave you. I need food. It's 11:45. I've still got stuff to do. So, can't get there for today. I don't think I'll be live tomorrow. Not with me, tabletop group. I've got to sort stuff out with them. Plus, one of my players for Death Watch is starting in the next soon. Monday to Friday, 8 AM to 4 PM work, so he'll be unavailable. I should be live on Thursday with some Mechanicus. Trying to work out which week's supposed to be which, because I'm supposed to be cycling through a few games. Saturday should be back again late afternoon, early evening, until about 9. Not sure what I'll play yet. We'll have to see. Then back again on Tuesday next week. But until then, thank you all for stopping by. Hopefully you'll leave a follow if you haven't already. The archive of this is going up on YouTube in the next few days. You can find me on Twitter at @SaberOfWoQ. It's spelled exactly the same as my channel name. But yeah, until next time, so hopefully you've all enjoyed. Do please leave a follow if you haven't already. Turn on notifications so you get notified when I go live. I do post on Twitter when I go live. But yeah, until next time, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Ciao.